Now let's take a look at number 2. We have puppies with 4 stages shown. See if you can fill in the table, figure out the pattern, fill in the general equation, stage 50, and after 63 puppies, what stage would you be on? Okay. Take a moment to try to do that. Otherwise, let's start by filling in the first 4 stages. Pause it and try, and then let's check it out. We see stage 1 has 1 puppy. The second stage has the 1 puppy, and then 2 more puppies. That's a total of 3. Third stage has my start puppy, and the 2 previous, and now we've added 2 more puppies, and that's a total of 5. On the fourth stage, we now have the same amount of puppies we had from stage 3, but 2 more on top of that, for a total of 7. So what is our pattern? Tell us our start number, tell us how much we're going by, and we see we would write we're starting with 1 puppy and we're adding 2 puppies each time. That means for stage 5 we would expect there to be 9. And my general equation then for the nth stage, again where the stage number is n and the number of puppies is going to be a. So we'll write a sub n equals our starting number of 1. Then our common difference, in this case we're adding 2, so we're going to say plus 2. And then again, because we're starting at the first stage instead of stage 0, we have to do the n minus 1 part. And that's inside parentheses. So we have 1 plus 2 times the quantity, means parenthesis, n minus 1 parenthesis. We can verify that's correct by plugging in stage 1 for 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, times 2 is 0, plus the 1 is 1. Plug in 4 and place it n. 4 minus 1 is 3, times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Remember, it should give me these answers on the right for whatever n value I plug in for n. We can use that general equation now to solve for 50, right? I don't have to keep making this table. I want to be able to jump to any number. That's why we make this general equation. So take a moment, plug in 50 and place n, and see what you get. Otherwise, that's going to look like this. We get 1 plus 2, parenthesis, 50 minus 1, parenthesis. Let's type in as the right side of the equation. This a sub 50 is just going to be our total answer at the end. Don't worry about it when we're doing the equation. This is a 1 plus 2, parenthesis, 50 minus 1, parenthesis. Type it exactly like it says on the calculator, on Desmos or any other graphing calculator. Should follow over operations. And we get 99 puppies for stage 50. Use the same idea then from this equation and see if you can go backwards to find if there's 63 puppies, what stage did that happen at? Try to solve that next problem. Otherwise, that's going to look like this as an initial setup. 63 equals 1 plus 2 times the quantity of n minus 1. So, before on stage 50, right, we plugged in 50 to find how many puppies there were, right? That's what we found. Now, we know how many puppies there are, now we need to figure out the stage numbers. Now we need to go backwards. If you haven't done so, take a moment, try to solve this. Otherwise, ask yourself, what would be the first thing I should do? Well, we're going to subtract 1. This gives me 62 equals 2 times the quantity of n minus 1. Again, all we said is 1 plus something has to be 63. Well, what is this 2 times n minus 1 part? That's 62. Right? To figure that out, we do the opposite sign. Opposite of positive 1 is minus 1. Keep it equal. What you do on one side, you need to do on the others. Since these two sides are equal, you need to do the same thing on both sides of the equal sign. That's what keeps it still equal. Now 2 times something is 62. How would I get rid of this 2 times something? How do you undo times? Well, we would do what? Divide. This gives me 31 equals n minus 1. Again, we're dividing both sides by the 2. 62 divided by 2 is 31. Still have the n minus 1 part. Again, all you said is 2 times what is 62? Well, 2 times 31. This n minus 1 part is 31. And now 31 equals n minus 1. So what number minus 1 is 31? Again, to undo the minus 1, what should I do? We're going to add 1 to both sides. And we get that we should have 63 puppies at stage 32. Consider, does that sound reasonable? At stage 5, there's 9 puppies. At stage 50, there's 99 puppies. Since 63 is between the 9 and 99, my answer should be between stages 5 and 50. We would expect it's probably a little closer to the 50 side, right? Since 63 is a little closer to 99 than it is to 9. So it should be a little more than half. And we see indeed that is. So that seems like a reasonable answer.